This is not a love story, nor is it a tale of reconciliation. It is a tragedy, one that shook the lives of many in Sydney. A story of unfulfilled potential, untimely death, and a brutal end that left families, friends, and a community searching for answers. On the morning of October 26, 2023, the prestigious St. Andrew's Cathedral School in Sydney sent out a message that shocked its students and parents alike. The school would be closed for the week due to what was cryptically described as a critical incident. No one could have anticipated the true horror of what had unfolded. The night before, October 25th, Lilia James, a bright and promising young woman, was found brutally murdered in the school gym. Her lifeless body lay in the showers, a scene too horrific to comprehend. Lilia was just 21 years old. She had a life full of promise, a successful career as a water polo coach, and an even brighter future ahead. Loved by her family, adored by her students, and respected by her peers, she was everything one could hope for in a daughter and a friend. Born in May 2002 in New South Wales, Australia, Lilia was the eldest child of the James family. From an early age, she excelled in both academics and sports, with a particular passion for swimming and water polo. Her father, also a coach, nurtured her love for the game, and soon, Lilia was winning championships. Her success didn't stop in the pool. Lilia was also a talented performer, participating in school plays and even competing at the famous Woodford Folk Festival, where she received standing ovations for her rendition of a Shakespearean monologue from Macbeth. Her life was full of achievements, but her most recent role as a coach at St. Andrew's Cathedral School brought her the most joy. But on that fateful October night, Lilia's bright future was stolen from her. Security cameras later revealed that Paul Tissot, a 24-year-old coach at the same school, followed Lilia into the gym. What exactly transpired in those final moments remains unknown, but what we do know is this. Paul Tissot did not leave the gym with Lilia. Lilia's parents first raised the alarm when she failed to contact them. It was her father, Mark, who received a chilling message from her phone late that evening, but it wasn't Lilia who sent it. Authorities believe it was Paul, using her phone to mislead her family. By midnight, the authorities arrived and discovered the unthinkable. Paul Tissot, a once promising young man who had previously charmed his way into Lilia's life, was now the prime suspect in her murder. But this tragic story doesn't end there. The following morning, just 11 miles from the school, police discovered another body. Paul Tissot's. He had thrown himself from the cliffs of Diamond Bay in an apparent suicide, unable to face the consequences of what he had done. His body was retrieved later that day, and with it, any chance of justice for Lilia was lost. Lilia James was gone, and Paul Tissot was no longer alive to answer for his actions. The community mourned as they tried to come to terms with the sudden loss of a beloved coach, friend, and daughter. The school held a memorial for Lilia, attended by hundreds of people who wanted to pay their respects. Her family, in their grief, asked for everyone to wear bright colors as a tribute to the vibrant spirit Lilia always carried with her. In the wake of the tragedy, many were left wondering, why? What led Paul Tissot to commit such a heinous act? His past revealed a troubled personality, popular but often described as arrogant and manipulative. Their relationship, once thought to be a romance, had soured when Lilia discovered his true nature and ended things. But no one could have predicted that his anger and pride would lead to such violence. In the end, both Lilia and Paul's lives were cut short, but for very different reasons. One was a life stolen by senseless violence, the other ended by guilt and fear. As we remember Lilia James, we must also reflect on the fragility of life. She was a woman full of promise, whose legacy will live on in the hearts of those who knew her. If you liked the video, subscribe to the channel by pressing like. We will save your time and try to provide more information